is Alicia Comino. I am doing my internship in the in vivo CNS pathologies at CRMBM with Dr. Angel Viola. I studied health biology in Madrid, and I also did a master's in neuroscience in Madrid. And then I did various internships. My last one was on MRI in the human brain, and that's really what made me interested in the MRI world, and that's what I chose this interview. In the beginning, we were going to study the sequelae of cerebral malaria. But then because of the pandemic, we couldn't follow that protocol, that line. So in the end, what I did was characterization with MRI of an in vivo model of autism. First, I had experimental work. So I learned to acquire preclinical MRI images of many kinds. And then also I had to do analyze. I had to analyze all of these images that I had acquired. I learned how to acquire all kinds of MRI images, so anatomical MRIs, perfusion, diffusion, functional MRI, spectroscopy, all of the kinds. Yes. I also learned how to work with in vivo models and how to analyze with specific softwares all of the images that I acquired. And then also for a part of the internship, I did a mini review on cerebral malaria to publish maybe eventually. First, when I came here, I was not really sure how I would feel working with in vivo models. But then in here, they have a way of working that is really conscious and really made me rethink how I want to do my research. So that was really good. And also, this internship gave me a lot of confidence because I learned how to do a lot of MRI techniques. And in this group, they helped me through it. They guided me through it, but also encouraged me to do it on my own and on my path and learn how to be independent with it. So it really, boosted my confidence to know how to do all of these techniques. So. Next, I want to do a PhD, which I knew I wanted to do, but I didn't know how, when, what. So this group and this internship did influence my decision because now I want to do a PhD with them and follow kind of the path that I started and the project that I am working on. I discovered basically because of the way they work in here that neuroscience is really multidisciplinary, and the research should be too, because it's about the brain, but it's also about physics and chemistry, microbiology, because there are infectious diseases that affect the brain. So I think it's really important to have all of this into account and have around you people that know about all of these things, because then you can incorporate them into your research, and it makes it much better and much richer and everything. I would tell them to try to learn many different techniques, do internship, explore what you like, what you want, take your time to do it, because it's really important in the beginning to take your time to make these decisions on what you want to do the rest of your career. And I also would tell them to go abroad and try with internships like this one, because it really gives you a different perspective on a lot of things and on research and different groups. And I think it makes, it really makes a difference in the rest of your career if you have this experience.